What's going on, guys? Welcome to another live stream. We are going to cook here, so give me a second to set this thing up here. Okay. That might be probably good where it's at now. Yeah, I think that, well, maybe I wanted it a little bit higher, but I don't know, maybe I'll just kind of move it down a little bit and move the camera up a little bit. I want to set this up in such a way where you guys could see what I'm cooking, plus see the top of my head. Okay. So I think probably about that is probably going to be the best that we get. So bear with me on that. The light is currently off. The ring light is off, but I'm going to turn it on here so you guys can see me a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to actually light this up pretty good because like that's full max right now. It's so bright, like literally I look over and it's like looking at the sun, so turn it down a little bit here. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to have it about half brightness to where I can actually see. So I think about right there is probably good. You guys can kind of see what I'm doing. The lighting in this house really sucks, so that's why I wanted to do it this way. But we're gonna be cooking here, and I wanted to do a live stream showing that. Sorry if I'm not facing the camera 100% because the camera's on this side and I'm used to it being on that side, and I don't really want to flip the phone around and restart the stream, so we're just gonna roll with this. So plus I wanted the camera closer on that side so you guys can see more of this area. But yeah, we're just gonna cook. I felt like doing some hamburgers and some red onions. That's usually my go-to. Red onions I actually started becoming addicted to basically, so that's what I'm gonna do. But it's a chill live stream today. It's gonna be a stream about me cooking. But if you guys have any questions, anything, that's also what the stream is about, so if you have any questions at all, let me know. Yeah, I wanted to make some chicken today, and beef today, hamburgers. Here. You know, I've been kind of rebranding the channel a little bit, as you may have seen. So I'm working on a new name for the channel. It's been quite a work in progress with that. Trying to update everything for that. So the reason for that is because I want to have a channel name that really is a name that I could grow with, you know? Like, I liked Zero Filter TV, but I feel like that name wasn't something that I could go by for a long time. I don't feel it was something that I could expand into a full career channel name. So that's why I'm doing this now here. But these things are so hard to get open. I don't know why this particular type from this store is so hard to open. Eventually we'll get it. Maybe. There we go. So I have to defrost this. So while this is defrosting, I'll probably put on some red onion on wait. I like to cook my onions. It's a lot better that way. red onions, if I eat them raw, like by themselves, I can only have a couple pieces before I start like wanting to sneeze, because like it affects my nose so much. But hopefully you guys are liking the stream so far. I'm just kind of doing my thing, cooking, kind of a chill vibe. I hope everyone's Labor Day is going well. Let's see here, wick defrost, 1, 6. Okay. So I hope everyone's Labor Day is going well. I know a lot of people are probably out of town right now, but for those of you who are not out of town and tuning in, thank you. I have some left over, so use this. Use this for a second while we wait. I'm very basic, guys. Like I don't really do anything special. I will need some salt, pepper, and hamburger mix, which is this right here that I use. I'm gonna put this here, and I also use olive oil as a base for the pan, or the skillet, I guess. You may think I'm running out, but trust me, I'm not. I have a whole bottle that is in the cabinet. It's a huge bottle, so I think I'm okay on that. But yeah, I wanted to try something different, trying a stream like this where it's kind of like me just like doing my life, because I feel like the more real content that I have, the more like raw content of my life, like the better. So that's what I'm kind of going for. I was gonna try making some rice, like chicken broth and rice. I used to do it a long time ago, but I don't think that'll happen tonight because I'm making this right now, and once I put the hamburger on there, like it's gonna destroy the whole pan. So I'm gonna have to do a separate batch of that sometime. But I could cut this, but I think this is actually a better way right here because I'm trying to eat the onions as they are. Just a little bit of salt and pepper on them. See, if I eat these raw, they're not bad. It's just sometimes they'll make me sneeze. Yeah, I was feeling hungry and decided to hop on here and film a live stream. See, this light gets so bright, I don't think I'll ever really use the full brightness because the full brightness is way overpowering. Like, there's no reason to use that. Not even good. But yeah, literally raw vegetables, raw fruits, not raw meat of course, but I like eating things raw. That's just how I like it. I'll add a little salt and pepper to them sometimes, but I like raw stuff too. Get a little piece off there. So this is a different type of live stream where I'm kind of on here cooking, so hope you guys like it. Hope you tag along for the ride. It'll be a little bit different from my normal content, but I am kind of switching things up on the channel. I really am. The channel name has changed, the way I'm about to shoot videos is changing, and a new chapter for me, so I think it'll be good. Let me add some more olive oil to that. This thing's starting to mess with my nose now. Okay. Add a little bit of salt and pepper to it. Seems to always do the trick, you know. Salt and pepper seems to pretty much go with almost anything. yeah, tonight, it's the holiday weekend, and I don't work tomorrow, so I decided to film on here and make some videos on here, just shoot some content, and I feel like this kind of content is a good thing to film. Me like living life pretty much. I feel like some people will enjoy it. It's a chill one, chill stream. But a lot has happened in my life recently, so just trying to find like passions I enjoy, which is YouTube. I always had this dream when I was younger about having a channel with 100,000 followers at some point, like 100,000 subscribers, but I don't know when I'll get to that point, but it's something that I really, like I said, I've dreamed about, like I really want that. So hopefully with your guys' help we can do that. Also, I'm looking into sponsorship opportunities for the channel, so maybe that will take me somewhere. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll have to see. But I'm excited for it because I have been wanting to grow as a content creator for so many years at this point. Like I started YouTube in 2011, so I've been on the platform for a while, but the content I was posting back then is not the same type of content I post now. So I just didn't really grow much. While we wait for that to cook, and while we wait for this, it says 3 minutes or 30 seconds on that, but it's actually going to be another probably 5 minutes on it. But yeah, while we are waiting, I'm going to make some fruit here just to eat as I go. I haven't touched that fruit in a while, and I need to because it's going to be bad. If I don't do it, it's going to be not so great. So, yeah. But, a lot of people ask the questions about my channel and, how I got to where I am and everything, but it takes a lot of work, it's not easy. See, my TikTok following, I actually deleted all my content on there, but I still have my following because I don't lose my following for doing that, but I wanted to advertise on TikTok, like pretty much like promote myself and my business and everything. So that's pretty good there. I'm glad I have the phone where it is now, filming right now, because this thing right here, the skillet will tend to splatter things some places sometimes, and I'd rather not have that happen to my phone. But currently we're streaming on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. So I'm not sure on Twitch how many people will have join the stream, but it is a holiday weekend, so there's also that too. But my following count is lower on Twitch, so. But I've been looking at some sponsors for the YouTube channel, so we'll have to see how that goes. A lot of people may be wondering why this person's going live because I changed my YouTube name right before I started the stream, so some people may not know who I am. But yeah, I'm experimenting with that stuff. I like how when I use this ring light, I can literally film like anywhere. But it is cumbersome, I guess is the word. It's very like tedious to film cinematic content with a ring light. I didn't realize that until I started filming with it for that purpose. So yeah, it's pretty tedious. Takes me a while. So I may have to figure out a different way, or maybe not use it for some shots, you know? Figure something out. You know, I'm sure a lot of people are probably busy with family right now, so I don't expect a lot of people watching the stream, you know, but for anyone that joins us during the stream or like watches afterwards, thank you for tuning in. I know there's better things you could be doing with your day, but thank you for tuning in with me. Let's see, I'm gonna plate here. That. May have burned a little bit. That's so cool. Just wanted to do this a little bit for that. You see, I wanted to go out to eat tonight, right? But it costs so much money to do that. Like, I have a favorite restaurant I go to. They have Korean food, and it's an amazing place, but it's just so expensive. I just can't. Still on. Okay. Yeah, I did dishes yesterday. Stuff here. Yep, pretty good. See, next month there's this fair coming up. About 40 minutes from here. And normally I go, but I always go with a partner, you know, with a girlfriend or something. But I don't have anyone right now, so can't go there for no reason by myself, you know. Kind of sucks though. Last year was awesome, honestly, one of the most amazing relationships of my life, but it ended pretty tragically, so that wasn't great. Oh, burnt onion. Well, I don't have much in my fridge, so not great. But yeah, I decided I'd hop on here and talk to you guys. So if you have any questions about anything, let me know. I'm sure some of you are getting ready for a work day tomorrow. Those of you who do work on Labor Day, but those of you who don't work, I'm here streaming, so hopefully you can tune in and check out the channel. You know, it's always been one of my dreams to film on YouTube and, you know, be a content creator. I know it's not an easy thing to jump into, but I've tried my best to understand like how the people that are actually doing it for a living, like how we got to that point. And I approached it from a business perspective, and I think I'm starting to finally understand it after many years of like not knowing how to do it to get to their level. I think I'm starting to understand it for real now. That's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple burgers here. I cooked it a little bit too much. That's how tonight's going, so we're just going to deal with it. really hot. So let's see here. Make like little tiny burgers, I guess. A bunch of them. It'll cook faster that way. I like 4 mini burgers. Burgers, like hamburgers, have been like my main thing that I eat whenever I cook. I do cook chicken too, and occasionally rice too. I didn't start on the rice stuff until I had an Asian girlfriend, technically fiance, but there I go. I didn't really like work out for that, so I'll just stay in Asian Spartan. But to be honest with you guys, like that was the coolest experience ever. Like being with another like race, like another person from another country, like it was pretty cool. Unfortunately, it had some problems in the relationship and ended up not being such a great time. But there were beautiful moments for sure. But a lot of problems too. You know, a lot of people they don't care about their exes, right? When they break up with them and whatnot. But for me, I'm not a hateful person, so I still care about her, you know. But obviously, she didn't want me, so here we are. It's unfortunate. It's really sad, really, because I mean, I know that you guys don't know this, they're watching, but I'm a very genuine guy, you know, a very, like, down-to-earth, very loving, sweet guy, like, loving person, would do anything for someone I love, and, like, unfortunately, some people just don't see that in me, and it sucks, because I want them to see that in me, you know, you want to feel that valued sense of worth, you know, and sometimes you meet someone and you date someone and they don't ever see that, which is very unfortunate. It really is. I mean, I love this girl, like, more than anything in my life, and, like, to put it frankly, like, I loved her more than anyone prior to her, like, in my entire life. So it was a pretty big deal to me. Also, we were engaged, you know, so that was a big deal too. But as I said, it didn't work out, so I have the ring, and I just have it sitting on a shelf now because there's nothing else I can really do with it at this time. So it sucks because, you know, that dream you have in your head of, like, what you want it to be is not what it ends up being. Burgers here. Yeah, people tend to take advantage of people that are kind-hearted, and it's the strangest thing, right? Because it's like, why would you take advantage of someone who is a kind person? But people do it, unfortunately. It just sucks, you know, the world we live in. I guess I should probably make green beans, huh? Because I should probably have something healthy for the meal. Here. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers I watch, and I'm like, man, like, how did they even get to that following, right? Like, some of them, you know, 100,000 subscribers, 170,000 subscribers. I'm like, damn, how did you get there? Um, there is a bit of a advantage on YouTube to like. I don't want to really open a conversation to this necessarily, but I will say that if you're a female, it's a lot easier to grow on YouTube because a lot of people will subscribe to a female over a male creator, basically. At least from the research I've done and what I've seen. It's just kind of annoying because, you know, you shouldn't really judge someone off of that. You should like their content for who they are, right? But some people are, I guess. But let's see where we're at. We're probably nowhere near town. Yeah, not close to it really. Let's see. I have a lot of olive oil in here because I wanted to. Flip those over so let me put this here. Almost out of this. I have to go to the store and get some more. We got hamburgers and onions are basically my meal right now because I honestly still struggling financially at the moment, so I'm kind of living off whatever I can get and cooking the way that I can live. So that's what I'm doing. Just the middle there. Omelette here. There's same omelette. Green beans. They're very hot and steamy green beans at that too. But yeah, a lot of people are probably wondering what is in store for the channel. Those of you who are new to subscribing and new to my journey, I used to film a lot of cinematic content when I was younger, and I want to be able to do that again. A lot better way, I guess you could say. But it takes time to get up to that level again. I have to get back in that mindset. So I've been trying to film my content because of that. Ow. Starting to like pop on me and stuff. All the grease. I just needed that. There's that. I do have a grill I can use. It's on top of there, but I like doing it in the skillet. It's a lot easier to clean, I think, in my opinion. Definitely out of that, that's for sure. See, I love to make rice, and I think that like I can make it in just chicken broth and rice itself, and just like cook it like that, just to keep the rice moisturized. But I haven't done it just plain like that before. There's a dish that my ex would show me that is a really good dish. Like, it was amazing food, but I have to remember how to make it. It was like rice, sausage, broccoli, and chicken broth, I think. Oh, and garlic too. I think it'd be the coolest thing to like cook with a partner, right? Because like it's just a very romantic moment, right? In my opinion, I'm a very romantic guy, so it matters to me a lot that things are romantic, you know. Yeah, I was gonna live stream on TikTok too on my other phone, but I didn't really see a reason to, because I don't like I have a following on there, but like I don't think they'll really want to watch me cooking. I'm gonna be pretty full after tonight for sure. Whole can of green beans and 4 burgers, damn. Gee, I've eaten pretty good today. I had Subway this morning, and then I had so I had Subway. Waited a few hours. Ended up having it's a local place here for some wings, so I had some wings and some boba and a strawberry cake, basically. So yeah, I've had some things to eat, so hopefully I can finish these, but I don't know for sure yet. Ow. Okay, turn that down. I think they're probably okay, but let me check the temperature here. I always check this just to make sure. Yeah, definitely done. No, not done yet. This one's just barely done. Still got blood coming out of it though. Yeah, I wanted steak tonight. That'd be real nice. Use that in there. Let that cook for a couple minutes, and grab ketchup here. I hung out with my brother recently, and we cooked some awesome meals, so I ate pretty good the other day. A lot of ketchup, I think it'll be enough. Let's see. Put on top of the case. Hamburgers are my go-to. Guys like hamburgers? Let me know. I don't eat them with a bun, because the bun, it's hard for me to swallow a bun, so. Pretty good poop. But let's see what these are out here. Get close, I think. Over. one. Yeah, we'll see. This kitchen gets pretty messy with this. You see, my last relationship I was in was one of the most beautiful relationships I was ever in. One of the happiest I've ever been in, but also the most painful too. Look back on it, I look back on it and like, it teaches me a lot of things, but the main thing is like, I taught myself how deeply I can love someone, and I also taught myself like what love feels like for me and what pain looks like as well. Probably one of the worst pains I've felt. Essentially walking away from someone you love so dearly. Definitely not easy for sure. So now that's done, we got some burgers to eat here. I cut my finger the other day. Yes. It's kind of annoying. I don't know if you can see it. It's right about there. But I cut my finger the other day and it wasn't pleasant. I don't even know how it happened, but it hurts still. But tonight, it's kind of like a chill night. I'm just kind of watching some movies tonight and relaxing. It's so weird, like not having like a partner here in my house, like to spend time with. It really sucks, You guys know what Ramoon is? This right here is Ramoon. And hopefully you guys are liking the lighting setup right now because you guys can actually see what I'm doing. But basically you take this off here, you move this off there, take this piece, pop this piece out, like that. You take this piece, and then you press it down on top. And the original has a weird flavor, man. Like it's a weird one. But yeah, I'm looking to get sponsored by people for YouTube, right? Or brands. So still waiting on some feedback on that. Let me know in the chat. What are your favorite things to cook? If you cook, what kind of food you cook? Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we're cooking some hamburgers here and drinking some Ramoon. So, yeah. Hey, that dude's trolling in the chat right now. Let me see. See, I had a couple Monticos earlier. And those Monticos, they hit pretty hard. We're on the chat right now. Yeah, these the Monaco's I had, like this is not Monaco here, but the Monaco's I had, Monaco's basically are like canned cocktails. So like last night I had a couple like tequila ones and bro what? um, I had a couple tequila ones. These ones are the vodka ones, or not these, but what I had. You see, I still have some of it in my system because I just had a couple, but it's kind of like a aftermath, like kind of like half drunk cooking session. So, but yeah, decided to cook some burgers here because it's like the go-to for me. Nothing too fancy. But I got some projects I'm working on right now tonight. Bunch of projects, so I'm trying to like get those done too. Can't go. Well, what was I gonna say? Um, I was going to watch a movie tonight too. This movie I found called Lucy, and apparently it's like an action movie. And I like action movies, but typically I don't watch them alone. Normally I have someone I watch movies with. So watching a movie alone for me is like very abnormal, very abnormal. Yeah, so cooking burgers is kind of my thing. It's kind of odd because I'm Italian, so like it doesn't really make much sense. I should be making pasta, right? But that's the way it goes. If you hear anything in the background, I'm drying my microfiber towels for my detailing business. So it takes a long time because my dryer's kind of fucked up. So eventually it'll be dry. Love food. Man. It's hard to swallow this, man. Like, gotta drink some of this Ramon just to get down. See, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I don't stay hydrated enough or what it is, but whenever I try to like swallow bread or swallow like hamburgers, like it's hard for me, so I have to like use a drink to wash it down. But yeah, tomorrow the plan for me is I'm probably going to be working on the channel still, working on business ideas I have too. I have a couple people I need to contact if they're even open regarding suppliers for materials for a new product idea I have. So I was pretty busy with that. You know, I have these business ideas in my head, a bunch of them, but I gotta put them all together in a way that makes sense for me, you know. So it's a lot of work, you know, a lot of brain power going towards it. Sometimes it kind of wears me down, but the only way to get to where I need to be is doing that. I'm not going to make anywhere near the amount I need to make if I just work a day job. So if you want to make money in this world, you got to have your own business, you know, like if you really want to make decent money to do things. You can't work for somebody else. Oh man. This flavor doesn't taste that great, but it's something. I actually have just like a few bottles of water in the car, but that's it. That's all I have left for water bottles. I don't really feel like putting my shoes on and going out to the car and getting them, so I'm just drinking that for now. Yeah, hamburgers and onions are usually my go-to for cooking right now. Or like chicken, you know, like spicy buffalo chicken. If you guys have any questions, this is a Q&A, so let me know. Yeah, so I've been getting boba a lot, so I might be like addicted to boba now. So, a little fun fact for you guys. Boba's pretty damn good. Yeah, so this live stream is basically me like cooking, talking to you guys, but I guess with the holiday we don't have that many people watching. Man. It's a good suck your teeth, man. That's quite a wild ride for me right now, because like I'm well, let's just say like I think maybe a little more than half drunk, probably 3/4 way drunk, not fully, but pretty close to it. So like it's quite a time right now. But I think I'm gonna move the the camera and the light into the other room here, so bear with me as I move that here in a second. This remove's not that good. But like I said, something to drink. Something. I think I will watch that movie tonight. Because I was wanting to watch the movie last night, but I didn't end up doing that. I had somewhere to be in the morning. So. But yeah, this. Oh my god. This channel, basically on Twitch and on YouTube, like basically we're going to be growing this channel to the max. Hopefully we can keep doing more streams, you know, but I have been focusing a lot on content on YouTube basically for a while now. Well, a little while, last couple weeks or so. I want to film very cinematic vlogs for you guys. So that's what I'm shooting right now on the YouTube channel. So as far as live streams go, like I'm going to still be doing them, you know, but maybe like once a week. We'll have to see. It just takes a lot of work to come up with the ideas, write the ideas out, film the shots, edit everything. It takes a lot of work, so that's just kind of the way it has to be right now. I like to stream more, but I'm just so busy with my day job, plus all this other stuff I'm doing on the side, that literally like I can only stream like once a week. I don't know how to describe this flavor. It's a very strong, potent flavor. I just don't know how to describe it. It's like, I don't know, it's very basic. It's the original version, so it's very basic. I'm gonna switch the phone and light to the other room. You guys will still be on stream, but bear with me. I'm gonna have to unplug it, and it's gonna turn the light off and everything. Have to move it over there. All right, pitch black for a second. I'm still here. Don't worry. Let me see. Okay. Got my Christmas tree still up. Merry Christmas for everybody, I guess. Okay. It's over here. And plug this in here. You know, my neighbors are probably like, what's going on in that house with like the light going on everywhere? But so be it. Let me go ahead and bring this down here to the level where we can actually talk. I'm sitting down. Okay. A little bit lower. Yeah. So, basically, as you may be able to tell behind me, there is a window there, and my neighbors are actually right behind that window next door. So, this will be a interesting thing going on here when they look outside and they're like, why is there that white light coming from that guy's house? But yeah, that's just kind of what I'm doing. But as far as the cans go that I was talking about, hold on here, I have this thing running. The cans I was talking about are these Monaco cans here. So this is the hard lemonade. It's a 9% double shot vodka one. I know that typically I don't like to promote alcohol related stuff on the channel, you know, but I do think that their product's pretty good. I'm not a paid sponsor, I promise, but yeah, it definitely is strong. So, but if you're wondering what light I'm using, once again, it is the ring light. That's why you see my eyes are looking like alien type of eyes. I have like the ring inside them. But yeah, I've been working on a lot of projects lately. Like I've been so focused on side projects and starting another business and promoting my main business. Like it's taken a lot of work and a lot of effort and brain power, as I mentioned, for that. Um, but I think that right now, like we're in a better place when it comes to that. But as far as the streams go, content creation, that's still a grind. Like I have to grind a lot for that. I have a lot to do left on that. It is a little bit overwhelming. Trying to figure out the best way to approach it, best way to make content and all of that. So that's why I've been honestly trying to stay away from alcohol, because it does obviously affect the way I think and doesn't allow me to get things done that I want to get done. So tonight's kind of like an exception because I'm just kind of chilling out and not really working on much today. But when I really want to focus on something, like I have a video that I want to edit for next week. That video, obviously, I'm going to have to get done by the beginning of next week, so I have to edit that. So I have to make sure that I'm not, drinking. So, yeah, but I guess in a good way, it's kind of like making me not want to drink, which is probably beneficial to me. But yeah, I wanted to kind of hop on here and just do like a live stream of me talking to you guys on camera and just really having a chill session, basically. Now, I know that a lot of people, as I mentioned, are probably with their family or something this time of night on a holiday weekend. But for those of you who are tuning in, thank you. Those of you tuning in after the fact, thank you. I'm trying to grow the channel on Twitch and on YouTube, so once we get to that point, things will be a lot better. I guarantee it. My main goal for YouTube has been 100,000 subs, at some point. But it takes a while to get there. It really does. I mean, I was up at 68,000 a few years ago, but that channel, I lost access to it, so I had to start from scratch again. So this channel here on YouTube has just over 10,000 subs, so it's better than zero, but it's not anywhere near 100,000. So hopefully I'll be able to get to that point eventually. But yeah, like I just wanted to hop on here and film a video of me cooking, talking to you guys, answering any questions you may have. There's a lot in store for the channel, whether it be on Twitch or YouTube. There's a lot in store across the board. So a lot of ideas I have, a lot of things I've been writing down. So stay tuned for that, because it's going to be a fun time. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I might go live on like TikTok right now. I'm not too sure, because I have this other phone here, and this phone basically is what I use to film on TikTok, do my streams on there, but it's pretty much dead now. But I'll go live on there sometimes, and I will just kind of like talk to people. But I feel like YouTube and Twitch are a much better platform for streaming on, although TikTok does have a large following on there. But it seems like people seem to hop in the stream and they leave right away. It's like they're swiping and they're just like, oh, yep, nope, like that kind of thing, Like I don't like that. That's just the way it is. But I'll probably, well, maybe I shouldn't say probably in case I don't, but I might go live on TikTok. We'll see. I wanted to go live on Instagram, but I lost access to my Instagram account, so literally I cannot even use that. So that really sucks, because that was my main platform for a lot of things. So I'm pretty upset about that, but it's all right, Yeah, it'll be all right. But a lot of you guys are probably wondering, like, hey, like how often are you going to be doing live streams, what days and whatnot. But I honestly couldn't tell you as far as the days go, but at least once a week
for sure. So make sure you're subscribed and have notifications on, that way you don't miss out on those things. I'm currently in the process of rebranding the channels across the board. So the Twitch name will change, the YouTube name has already changed. So I'm just doing that across the board, just to make sure that I'm like set to where I want to be as far as that goes. The previous name was a placeholder until I could find something better, and I think I found something better, but I'm not 100% sure just yet. So bear with me when it comes to that. But yeah, if you guys want to support what I do, whether it be on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, like Snapchat, anything that I'm on, if you want to support me, the latest link to support me is in the chat right now. It's the Ko-Fi link, so ko-fi.com/ZeroFilterTV. That is where you can donate to help me out, support the channel, and help me make better content for you guys. So I'm excited for that, because once those start coming in, it'll be awesome, because I'll be able to purchase things to help the channel. You know, I already have good lighting, which I bought out of my own pocket, but it would be nice to have, you know, that repaid back by you guys through donations. That would be awesome. But I could get other things like an actual camera instead of using just my phone. That would be awesome as well, to get to that point to be able to buy that. So if you're interested, let me see your support in that donation link right there. I'd appreciate it. But this stream's been going on about an hour, and I didn't really have many plans for it besides just hopping on here and filming me cooking and talking pretty much. But I do want to thank you for sticking around this long. I'm probably going to end the stream here, because I do want to watch that movie I had planned on watching, and I think it's a couple hours long. So I'm going to end the stream here, but thank you for tuning in. I love that you guys tuned in and watched it. If you're watching after the fact, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video.